Well. Hello, everyone. GoldCoin here, and welcome back to another episode of Manor Lords. We're exactly right here where we left it. I hope everyone had a phenomenal weekend. I did not upload any videos. I was a little bit busy, but here we are back at our beautiful city, our beautiful kingdom. If we come here all the way down here to the market, we can see the people are very, very happy. I mean, that's why we have an 83% approval rate so far. So basically in the last episode, we did a lot of progress. We started taking care of the sheep farm. We assigned a family to the sheep farm. We acquire our first horse, right? There it is. It's right here. Apiary is being taken care of. And then also we added this big field, beautiful field close to the church. It's already plowed, it's already sowed. The crop is just growing. And we're gonna have a beautiful, hopefully a decent amount of yield among all these three fields. Obviously, this is gonna be flax that we are gonna be utilizing in the weaver shop, which is this one right here. I don't think we have built it yet, so it looks like we're building it here. So that's good. Now we don't have any families that we can actually spare, but we're definitely gonna need to assign one here. That way we can start taking care of the berry deposit, which, as you can see here, our loggers, lumberjacks keep destroying some of the berry camps here, or the berry bushes, which is horrendous. Even though we told them not to do that, though. Now I wonder if we actually will need to unassign them and reassign them, because I have a feeling they keep destroying everything there. What if we pull them all the way back here? I know we will have them there, but let's gonna pull them all the way back here just to see how it goes, because they continue to destroy or cut down trees around here, even though we told them not to. Now remember, we have the forager's hut, which should be planting. Look at that, looking for a planting spot. So they're doing their job around this area as instructed. But yeah, it's unfortunate that our berry deposit continues to decay, continues to go down, decrease, and continues to get destroyed. Now let's see here on our White Orchard City. Let's see what we have here. We have an extra family that we should be using. Where did we say we're gonna use them? Pretty sure it was in the saw pit, right? Which we're kind of building. Is it built yet? Let's take a look here. Storehouse, kitchen post, granary, forage camp. Looks like we did not. Oh, there it is. It's placed here. It's being built. Once it's get built, we are going to be assigning the extra family here in White Orchard to the saw pit. Start getting some planks and start upgrading some of the buildings. Start making more and more buildings, and the church, obviously, one very important one. There you go. Saw pit is finished. And it looks like we received a family here in the Novigrad. Let's take a look at something here, first of all, before we start going to bananas here. Obviously, we need 3 level 3 burgage plots, which we're going to do right away. One thing that we're considering here is that we're still missing some recruits. And then, obviously, we need to start upgrading some of these houses to level 3, right? Or level 2, that is. Now, one thing that we actually did last time is that we should have ordered, we ordered five ships. Yeah, none of them have come in. We've received none of them yet. I wonder if this is a bug or something, but I'm pretty sure the first run that we did, the first playthrough, we did receive it. So we just need to probably wait and see what happens. But we do have a family there waiting for the ship to be worked on. I wonder if we need to assign someone here to the livestock trading post to receive it. Maybe not, but it wouldn't hurt to have someone there. I'm pretty sure they also utilize the oxen and the sheep to transport and then do the logistics, right? Hopefully they do. Yeah, this is causing, making me a little bit worried, not gonna lie. There's no reason why we should have done this, but looks like the lumberjacks, they did it anyways, right? One thing that I see, that well here, do we want to actually build another well around here? It looks like we have no room to build a well around here. So yeah, so I was thinking maybe around here might not be a bad idea to place a well, but fortunately there's no underground water. Having said that, let's go ahead and build our first clay mining pit here, clay over the clay deposit, and start getting some clay, and obviously starting converting that clay into clay or roof tiles. I think that's what they call it here. That way we can actually get rid of it very fast, you know, and start upgrading most of the burgage plot to level 3. We could certainly upgrade some of these to, you know, vegetable garden, kitchen, chicken coop, or even a goat shed. But the thing is that we're saving money for the sheep, right, to arrive. They should arrive anytime soon, or hopefully they should. Let's go ahead and put a desired surplus here. Import. We should buy until desired surplus 1. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna be spending 150 or whatever, you know, for the all of 5, but since none of them actually want to work, let's go ahead and do vegetable in all of them. Actually, we can throw a couple of chicken coops. I don't mind at all. And let's throw some of that. And here, let's do gold. You know, let's do some leather. Why not, right? 2 of them. And then on the third one, we can do chicken coop. Yeah, take care. Here we can do even vegetable. Why not? And let's we're gonna be utilizing that money. I know we're not gonna have enough for all the sheep, but we always want to make sure all the burgage plot are producing something. That's a passive income that, believe me, it does help. Now, for some reason, our people here, it looks like they have some sort of beer or ale here, although we have not given them any of them. I'm assuming that's probably the requirements. Food variety. Look at the food variety. Looks like a family has a jar of honey. Oh, they had, not anymore. I wonder if that apiary needs more people to work it on, or basically they just slowly work it. A beekeeper. Maybe probably they just take their time, right? Nothing too crazy. Unless they go back to our White Orchard City here. I think this one is, you know, slowly growing, and we are already set it and set it, right? We are gonna let this city grow for itself. We're not gonna push it. We're not gonna go too bananas here, although that's all we want. All we want is going bananas, but we're not gonna do it now. One thing that we could start doing is bringing stuff into this city. For example, firewood, or no firewood, but rather meat or something. We don't really need meat in this city because we have plenty. But yeah, we can figure it out. So we can figure something out, right? Send them firewood, yeah, and receive, I don't know, maybe iron slabs, right? Although I'd rather keep iron slab in this city for now, because that's you know, this is where our militia is, and then we need to grow it very, very fast. Now, one thing I do see here that we only have 2 spots available for burgage plots. We're probably gonna need to start growing our along this side, maybe along this side. I know I said we wanted to push up here a little bit, but it looks like it's not a necessity, or it's not doable, since the ground is too steep. So we might need to push over here. I mean, we placed 2 of them, 4 of them, and 2 of them already filled. So that's something that we also need to take care of. I mean, food is not growing. The fuel is taken care of. Remember, we had the fuel situation in the last couple episodes where fuel was not being produced as fast as we were consuming it. Now it's the food, seems like that it's becoming an issue. And now that we're almost in summer, we can actually remove people from the farmhouse and use them somewhere else. In the meantime, we can place one here and obviously place one in the forage hut. And if we want to go too crazy, why don't we place them all in the forage hut? Because at the end of the day, we don't need anyone here. We might need someone here in the weaver shop, but we don't have the resources right now to be producing. I mean, we're not producing flax yet. We're going to soon, you know, in 123 days, we're going to have some flax. The sheep, you know, it's not coming. We're not being, you know, we're not buying. At this point, maybe do we not have, yeah, no, maybe because there's no pasture stable spaces. I mean, a stable is going to be for the ox and mules and horses, I would assume. and sheep will take the pasture space. Do we need to actually draw a pasture? Let's see. Maybe, right? Well, the pasture space is here 5. I think these guys come with a pasture space by itself. Yeah, it comes with a pasture space by default. So probably we just need to wait for the trader to come with the sheep and sell it to us. We'll need to, look into that a little bit deeper here as time passes, obviously. Let's see, we have some herbs. Do we want to start, moving over to, because once we upgrade to a large village, we're obviously going to need to consider here, and probably we're going to go this route. I think it's a time for either for us to start making or, having our militia army in a better position than it is right now. We could, theoretically, we could go to one of these here to improve our food situation. But I think our military situation needs a little bit of love. Maybe the charcoal king or the charcoal burner. Yeah, this might not be a charcoal kiln. Might not be a bad idea. We just need to wait for it. Once we hit that milestone, we'll figure it out. But we actually need a family somewhere. Let's see. Do we want to assign 2 family here and get rid of that as soon as, right away? It might not be a bad idea, and then move them over here to the mining pit, to the clay pit. Let's see what else needs people here. All right, let's take a look. We do have leather from hides, obviously. We're not producing hides a lot. I mean, we're not gathering that. We don't have, we don't have flax, wool, yarn. Yeah, so the Weaver's Workshop is a useless building for now until we receive the ship that we should be receiving sometime. One day we'll receive that. Believe me, one day. Stonecutter, we don't need that. Bloomery. I mean, we have the pack station. We just need to order a mule. I don't think we do need a mule for now. Yeah, I don't think we need. Let's see. Let's take a look at any other buildings that we might actually need right now. Yeah, sheep farm we already have, a windmill. Obviously, that's gonna come once we. I mean, theoretically, we can start, building the clay for a smithy. That might not be a bad idea, although we don't have plenty. We don't have too much, or too many, or too much iron or an iron slab to be moving that over to the tools department to start making some tools. So yeah, for now, I think I'm gonna be. Oh, the mall house. Yeah, we gotta think about these too. Okay, so we're gonna be doing barley here in a minute. And obviously we're gonna need a barn. Barn here. I'm feeling the barn here, right? The mall house can be over here, even here. I actually don't mind the mall house somewhere here, even closer to the city, right? Oh, let's see. Maybe here behind this one or in front of the windmill, but definitely the tavern. Where is the tavern at? I saw it here in a minute. Logistics, not logistic, residential, tavern. Tavern is gonna be right here, or maybe in front of the church, right? It looks like the windmill's on the way. Here would have been a really good place, but then we need that for Burger's Plot. Yeah, I'm feeling the tavern right here in front of right here, exactly right there. While people going home, they can stop to the tavern, drink a couple of cold one or warm ones, depending on their tastes and likes. Drip a couple of them and then go home and sleep for the night or for their shift. But for that, we're definitely gonna need a mall house. Where are we gonna place that mall house? Is the question I ask myself. Next to it might not be a bad idea. In front of it might not be the worst either, but it looks like we might not even be able to fit it here. There's a communal oven right here. Here might not be a bad idea. Let's see if we remove that road real quick. And then we can make that road something here. But let me build the mall house first. Right there. I'm not feeling that photo at all. I can actually kind of like offset it a little bit, maybe. Maybe here, right? How about that? Yeah, let's kind of build it there. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. But it looks like, can we feed? Yeah, we can definitely feed a row here. I like it. I like that. Then here we can throw some decorations, which we have not done in the whole run. I mean, obviously it's a shrine. There's not too many decoration we can throw in here for now, obviously. And I'm assuming that's about, that's gonna change as the game, releases more updates. Enough of Novigrad. Oh, look at that. Yeah, speaking of which, enough of Novigrad. Let's go to White Orchard. Looks like we need to upgrade some of these buildings, mainly the storage house. Always going to the large house, the storage house. That's always the case. It looks like storage gets used very quickly here, so something to keep in mind. Looks like we have not produced a single plank yet, because we have not assigned. Oh, no, that's not what we want. No, we did assign someone here, but we have not assigned anyone to actually any of the hitching posts. Let's assign this one where the livestock is, and then obviously once you start producing some stuff, we're definitely gonna need to add the trading post too. Is that administration? No, it is trade. Trading post is very important here in the city. Where do we want to put that? Over here? Where's the King's Road? This is the King's Road, and then that's not the King's Road, is it? Nope. This is the King's Road here. Is this the King's Road? No, that's not the King's Road. That's a road we built. So let's put it somewhere here. I like it somewhere here. Yeah, let's place it there. A little bit far from the city, near the King's Road. Actually like that idea a lot. It looks like we have 3 burgers plus to be filled. We just need this city to, we gotta let it alone for a minute. Obviously, we gotta fill in assigning someone else here, right? Once we receive another family, that way we can start producing meat in a very fast manner. But I think I'll fill the hitching post first before anything else. I think that's the route I'm gonna take there. Obviously, these guys here, they're taking way too long time. We're gonna speed up time too, by the way. Taking way too long time to just get those 22, 21. Okay, they're going fast now. Looks like they heard us complaining about that industry. Look at our people running around. That's what I like to see. People running around, people working. Mole house built, the tavern was built. Take a look at the tavern here real quick. Let's see here. Excuse me, ma'am. Appreciate it. And here we are. The tavern is built. Obviously, can we go in? We can definitely go in. There's nothing to see here. Let's call it under construction yet. But soon enough, we're going to be serving some ale, some beer here to the people. They're going to be sitting here. They're going to be drinking. They're going to be having fun. And obviously, let's go ahead and take a look at where the beer is going to be brewed. This looks like the communal oven though, but no, that's the malt house right here. So the malt house right here, we take the barley in, and it looks like we burn it, we heat it up, and we make it into malt. Then we bring it to the tavern, and then the tavern makes it into ale. Right here, it's our baker, the communal oven. Nice. Oh yeah, let's take a look at our beautiful city here. Very spectacular. I'm very proud of what we've grown here, of what we built. Everything's looking phenomenal. We're not doing the best in the military department, in the military situation, but we're gonna go there. I'm pretty sure we are going to go there. All right, so it looks like regional wealth went down. If that's the case, it means that we get some sheep. We did got 2. Awesome. How do we... Oh, look at that. There it is. Our first ship. Look at that. It's gonna bring our dude right here. I want to see this up close. Definitely want to see it. Look at him. I don't know. Her, maybe. How you doing? How's it going? Where's the other one? Bring the other one in right away. I demand it. Yeah, it's alone by itself. I don't want this guy to be alone. Bring another ship here. I demand it. I'll bring it here, but... We're now producing some, we should be producing some wool eventually. I think that happens here, it says here, sheep sharing forbidden during winter. So I think that might happen in winter, right? So, having said that, we have 3 families or 2 families that we can utilize somewhere. So So I think maybe 2 family here is more than enough. We're probably gonna need to throw 1 here. And then obviously the harvesting season, it's, you know, it's around the corner. So we're gonna be assigning to the windmill, the communal oven. Well, the communal oven, there's 1 there, so we can leave that person there. But the windmill is gonna be obviously used rapidly. I don't know. I feel like leaving someone here, to be honest, because it said 50 something. Now it says 82, so it's growing fast. So I really don't want to touch it for now. Let's go ahead and these extra family that we have here. Let's take a look. I'm sure we need some and family somewhere. That's a fact. Where, I don't know, but we definitely need a family. Here, let's use our tool here. What is it? The tavern, windmill. What's happening here? The saw pit. Do we need planks? We're doing okay in planks. What about firewood? We're doing okay in firewood. Hunting cap. We're not the strongest, so we can just leave a family there. We could utilize a forester, a helper here, but I don't think that's actually needed for now. Tannery, we don't need that. Logging camp, we don't need anyone there. Yeah, Weaver's workshop, good. Yeah, we can just keep these 2 here, or if we absolutely desire it, we can actually assign someone here. That way they can get rid of that very, very rapidly. And then once they do that, we can actually ascend them to the stone deposit for a couple, you know, probably a couple weeks in game time, and then assign them full speed at the mining speed here for the clay. Sometimes the music, the game, it stays in that tone and drives me crazy. So I had to lower down in my headset because for some reason, I don't know, that flute stays for forever. I love it, don't get me wrong, I love the flute, but it stays for forever, and then, you know, it goes too high and then it interrupts me while I speak. I know I do speak a lot, but you know, part of the personality. All right, speaking of speaking a lot, let's take a look at the white orchards here. So it looks like we still have 3 burgers plots that needs to be filled. Obviously, we're gonna need to assign eventually someone here in the logging camp. You know, this city, like I said, it's good, you know, to leave it alone for a minute. Oh, look at that. We receive a lot of regional wealth there. Now, are they earning? I'm feeling like maybe, you know, hiring a couple mercenaries and sending to bandit camps, but I don't see any bandit camps. And it looks like our influence is not growing as big as I want it to be. Now, do we want to send our army and rally and probably take one of... Let's take a look at that, actually. That's something that I have not looked into. You have no rifle claim to Setsby and Huff. Okay, we can do that. But then, obviously, that's going to cause some issues. I require 0 for my endeavors. We want to do that. We want to spice it up. See how it goes. All right, let's see what happens. I want to see what happens. I mean, we're almost done with our militia here. He probably has a ton of militia, but we get worst case scenario. Oh, treasury funds insufficient. Yeah. That's not good. I will see what happens. We tell him he's not right for this land or this land, and I think and this land maybe. Well, no, I know this one for sure, but I don't know the other ones. Let's see if he responds. Probably we're gonna get attacked here in a minute. All right, let's take a look. Speed. Okay, so we are in summer. Now we just need the crop to grow, let it grow, and then this continues to grow, which is good. Granary. We want to upgrade to a bigger granary. Why not, right? It might as well. It doesn't hurt to have a bigger granary there. Better have it and not need it than need it and not have it. We're trading. We should be trading wooden parts fast and rapidly. Although we have that building stopped. Oh, look at that! Not enough funds to trade. Yeah, because is this stop? Yeah, let's go ahead and unstop. Play. Put a on pause that wooden parts production because that brings really good money in. Let's take a look at trading. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's lower down to that to 65. I don't want to go to bananas here. Did I say 65? No, 60 is okay. And then we should be selling all wooden parts, right? 20. No, let's do 15 here. And let's start making more of those. Because do we want to buy a route just for wooden parts? Might not hurt us, to be honest. It might actually benefit us, because you know each wooden part sells for 15 or for 5 actually, which is good, right? Let's see. We have extra sidearms, extra spears that we could sell, but we need a route. We need to buy it. We don't have the money to buy it yet. Let's see. How many sheep do we have now? Looks like we have 4 of them. Although these guys, I don't know where they're using it or where they're, because these guys says 0 out of 4, 0 out of 5. The space for your sheep or lambs to graze without. So we're not using either or. That's good. All right, I'm assuming that's actually, yeah, okay, makes sense, because we built a pasture outside of these buildings that can fit 16 sheep in there. Perfect. That's actually phenomenal, because now we should be making some of the, I don't know if we've done it yet, we're probably not. Yeah, wool. We're gonna be doing some wool at our first setting. Oh, look at that, the mining pit is fully done. So let's go ahead and assign them to the stone quarry camp. Let's assign 2 of them. Oop, not 3 of them, 2 of them right there. Have them cut all the 17 stone left here, and then once that's done, we assign a single person here and start making some clay tiles. And for that, roof tiles they call it, we need a clay furnace, which I'm gonna place. I know it's probably not gonna do a good idea to place it so, you know, close to the forager hut and whatnot, because obviously it's going to be contaminated and whatnot. Actually, I have an idea. Why don't we bring this guy right here and place it right there? Yeah, start moving some of the buildings outside all this, you know, clutch or all this crowded area. Obviously we gotta start thinking also of expanding some of these fields. I don't mind putting this field even bigger, or putting an extra field back here closer to this one. That might not be a bad idea, you know what I mean? Like grabbing this field and going a little bit bananas. Obviously the fertility is not as good, so do we want to go this way? Probably, right? Something like that, and do some weird shapes, some strange, look at that. That's actually phenomenal. To Morgan, it's big, but one day we're gonna have the manpower to just assign a bunch of people here and, you know, let it go with the automated plow, but with the cow, with the oxen. That's actually gonna be faster, hopefully, right? Pantry is full. Okay, so does that mean that we don't need that many people in here? Probably not, right? Tell you what, okay, we have already there. Let's assign someone to the windmill right away. Leave it alone, because for now I don't think we need any extra more stuff. Can we upgrade this guy? No, not yet. We need a wood tile, so definitely need someone here. Oh, that's the guy for here? Oh yeah, no, never mind, my bad. This guy is gonna be here. These are the guys that are gonna be here in the clay deposit. Gonna speed up time here. Very slow progress, but once we start getting this guy right here, I'm telling you, we are gonna be growing super fast. As a matter of fact, we could, if we decide to. Let's take a look at something here. Yeah, the thing is that the fertility here is so big and so beautiful that I really don't wanna place anything else there. So let's go ahead and start growing this direction. Oof, next to the clay. Kind of like sounds like very dangerous and polluted, right? Gonna do that right away. What about that right there? Not too big. Yeah, that I do allow. And then here, obviously that clay, that mine is gonna go away eventually. And we can do actually something like this. We'll see how it goes. Oh, look at that. White Orchard, a lot of families starting to move in. I like what I'm seeing here. Oh, look at the amount of people we have. So where did we say we're gonna assign people? We're gonna assign people here, and we're gonna assign, we already have one there. All right. And then let's go and assign someone here. What do we want to start trading? Do we want to start trading planks? Probably not. Or probably yes, actually. Let's go and export plank up to once we are 40. 40, I'm okay with 40 for now. Obviously, we're not gonna grow as fast as I said. 40 is a conservative number, I think, for this department. Now, we definitely should be, yeah, we're definitely producing or gathering some berries. How's the food situation looking like here? Yeah, everybody's well packed, well stocked. And then we're probably gonna need, looks like we need more people here. Another mortgage plot. Do we want to go bananas? Probably so. I'm gonna go bananas here. That way we don't need to take care of anything else but, you know, assigning families to workplaces. Actually, I like that idea. A big urbanism here. Huge mortgage plot department here. That's gonna attract a lot of people in. Huge land, a lot of land and a lot of wood. Yeah, so planks will not be an issue for sure. Will not definitely be an issue here. That's a fact right now. Oh wow, look at that. Another family moving in. We are going super fast. All right, so what do we want to do here? Let's gonna continue to do vegetables, and no more money. Okay, gonna continue to do that super fast. I mean, these guys are going super, building super fast. Let's unassign someone from the stone cutter and start moving in here. That's gonna bring the clay, and then 8 stone should be, you know, hot pretty quickly. And obviously we can remove this building. Now, one thing that we do need to consider here is that we do have the option of deep mining, which is right here. Enables the building to extract resources indefinitely if placed over rich resource. And we do not have any rich resource here. Do we have any here? We do have clay. So that's actually gonna give us, infinite amount of clay, which is really good. Once we start doing clay here, we're gonna be able to export clay like we're crazy, like bananas, and bring it over to Novigrad, which is gonna obviously increase or it's gonna help us grow the city faster, or upgrade all those stuff. I don't like the way that road looks. I'd rather leave it like that until we clear out this mining pit right here, and then we'll figure it out afterwards. For now, we're gonna be leaving that empty area for now. Theoretically, we could have done it this way, but then we're gonna be losing some of this empty space here. We could place some here too, next to the tavern. That I don't mind at all, to be honest. I actually don't mind next to the tavern. I mean, who at that, in the Middle Ages, who didn't want, or the, medieval time, who didn't want to live next to the tavern? I'm pretty sure a lot of people would want to. But unfortunately, it's not letting me. I don't want to snap it here. How about that? Yeah, let's do it that way. 3, I allow that. And then once this gets removed, we're probably going to expand it. For now, we're going to leave it as is. I don't want to expand too much outside the city. The market's here, taverns here, churches here. So I don't want to push people outside of the city for sure. It looks like roof tiles are being, produced already, which is phenomenal. Be careful here. We're going to be harvesting in next month. Okay. Having said that, it's going to remove people from here. Going to remove people from the communal oven. Let's go and remove people from here too, by the way. No, we already had removed someone there. Where do we have people? Extra people. Ooh, we have 2 here, 2 granaries, 1 in the large store's house. Apiary, we have 1. Theoretically, we could remove someone here. Use 3 families for the farming. I want to harvest, because I think last farming season we didn't get to harvest the whole thing. So I think that's what that was an issue we had. Once we harvest the whole thing, we're gonna be bringing people over to the corresponding buildings, windmill, communal oven, and whatnot. We can even, that family that just got here, let's throw it at the communal oven right away, because I know there was a tent that probably needs to be filled. The marketplace tent or stall needed to be filled. Look at that. Why do they continue to do this? Why are they continue to remove? I don't like this. Remove trees around this area. We already told them not to, though. This is very annoying. I wonder if one of these buildings... one of these buildings are cutting down trees by themselves, like a saw pit or woodcutter's lodge. Oh, look at that. That's the problem. The woodcutter's lodge is the one that's cutting all the trees. Oh, wow. I didn't know these guys will... Okay, so the woodcutters, they do cut trees down and then they process it into firewood. No wonder why. Oh, wow. Something that we've learned after, I don't know, 20 hours of playing the game. I'm telling you, we don't make mistakes in this game or any of the games we play here in the channel. We don't make mistakes. We learn from those mistakes and then we come back stronger and better. Looks like, by the name implies it, Woodcutter's Lodge, they do cut the trees down and they process it into firewood. They don't grab it from the logging camp. Looks like they actually cut down the trees themselves. And that would explain why this building is constantly full of logs, because they are not using the logs from here. They're cutting down the logs themselves, and that's actually a little bit annoying to know after all this time, because this thing is going to continue to go down because of these guys, individuals, family members are destroying our berry camps. How rude of them. But now we know. Having said that, let's go back to this guy right here and make sure these families are not destroying. Let's go ahead and do that upgrade while we are at it. Let's go ahead and assign the hey, you know what? You're gonna be doing all this part, buddy. Because what you did was very, very rude of you. You're gonna cut all those there because took us 7 episodes, 5 live streams, 24 hours of gameplay to actually understand how this building works. Wow. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? Having said that, let's go ahead and throw not enough goods. What are we missing here then? Oh, we're missing... Ooh, that's why. That's right. We don't have anyone here. Guess we actually remove it. Let's make sure these guys are cutting down trees in the right spot too, because definitely... I thought we had these guys at times 14 somewhere, right? Yeah. Let's put it... It had times 14 at one point. Doesn't show it anymore, but let's go ahead and get them very far away from this area. So now we know why we've been struggling all day long. Interesting. Oh well. Part of the game, right? All right, when we continue to receive family, I love what I'm seeing here. I absolutely love it. I mean, kind of have a feel. Let's kind of fuel reserve these at 1 all the time. I kind of want to assign someone here and get rid of this mining pit right away, right? But we're definitely going to need some people in the windmill. We're going to need people in the mile house. Let's do that. Let's go and put someone here in the mile house. We're going to need someone here in the tavern. We definitely have, you know, with 3 families here next season, just in about 6 days, 5 days, we're going to have a massive harvest season, the biggest harvest season we've had so far in the series, and I cannot wait to see it happen. Now, we produce any wool yet? It's we have these yeah, look at that, 1 wool, about it, 1 wool. Are you gonna make something about that wool? We're probably gonna make something for it. We're just gonna leave, because now flax is gonna come into the city. Ooh, but whoa. Goldhoff, it's taking this city right here, which is very far away. Do we want to let him? I mean, theoretically, I don't. You know why? Look at that. That's a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna let them take that territory, and we're gonna move ourselves inward from here. It makes no sense for us to come here and be, you know, I don't know if that's an issue with the game, but you know, you don't want to be surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4 enemy regions. You know what I mean? You kind of want to have a friendly region somewhere close, right? Just let them use that. Just then let them take it. I'm okay with that. And another family moved in. I love what I'm seeing. We're actually growing phenomenal. We're growing fantastic. We're growing fastly, rapidly, in a way that we can actually, we're gonna need to stop pause the game, slow it down, and see it happen, and think it very careful. But that's actually going to happen in the next episode, because I think we've done plenty this episode. We've done quite a lot, and slow progress. And the most important thing is that we learn how the woodcutters lodge work. But for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you have any comment, if you want to laugh at me, if you want to say, oh, GoldCoin, you were dumb all this time you didn't know about the woodcutters lodge, just leave it in the comment section, okay? Y'all take it easy. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.